What's up? I want to do this quick video on this water punching bag that I put together down in my basement, and I had some confusion on setting it up, so I want to make sure that other people don't have the confusion I had. So this is not an Aqua bag. I actually did some research and I found that you could buy a tailor-made boat buoy and fill it with water. I guess they have the same patent, I didn't look this up, as the Aqua bags. I'm sure the Aqua bags are great. They probably have some additional features that these buoys don't have, but I wanted to try it. So I had the standard Everlast heavy bag that I had hanging up for a long time. I don't do like any boxing or anything like that. I do it for exercise purposes and workouts. So when I show you a little bit of my technique, it's not going to be great. It's just going to be something I do for working out. But here's some of the confusion I had of how to fill this up, because they're meant to be filled with air originally, but somebody figured out that these tailor-made boat buoys had the same patent as the Aqua bag. So I think it's like half the price. I got it on Amazon. I think I paid 65 bucks for it. This is the A3 model, A-3, and I think it's 17 inches in diameter. Right here at the top of it is a little cap. That's where you put the air. You take a little bit of a flathead screwdriver. You take a little flathead screwdriver. You unscrew the cap. Hopefully water doesn't pop out of here. Then there's a little cap in there, and then inside of it is kind of an air type thing. So what I did was I took a little awl and I popped a little hole through the awl, through the area down there, so that I could push water into it. And it's a pretty small diameter hole, and I was a little bit worried about how to get water into there, so I came up with several different things. I had a little metal funnel that I was going to use. And then I had something from one of my kids' toys from a wobble that I was going to use. And I brought a hose down into the basement, and what I actually ended up using was, I bought this at Walmart. It's a little nozzle that you can put onto your hose, and then I just put it straight. I put a bucket underneath this so water didn't go crazy, and I did get water all over the place. When I had the hose on, I just stuck this right in, and I didn't blast it. I started out low and I just turned it on. So turned it on, filled it up. A little bit of the sucky part is there was a slight hole in this. So I luckily had I had a patch for my pool, so I just popped the patch on there and it seemed to hold it. I would usually send something like that back, but the thing is that these aren't specifically meant to be filled with water. They're meant to be air, and I don't want to have to go through the whole trouble of explaining to them why I filled it up with water. I do believe it was the issue with the buoy itself, that it had the little hole in there, but it was easy enough. I put a little patch on it and didn't want to go through the whole trouble of explaining to the people that I bought it from why it was filled with water versus air, and then they would probably say that voids the warranty. Plus I pushed a little hole through that spot, and they could say that I punctured it. I didn't, because obviously the hole's here and their air fill-up spot is here. So that's pretty much it. You'll see from above, I hung it. I have actually an Everlast special bracket up there on my rafters that I had put up for my Everlast punching bag, and then I just used the same chain, and I made a little chain link here, and I have it on the S hook. So that's what it is. I tried it out yesterday. I got a little smaller chain so that my boys could play around with it and hit it. They've got some gloves, and so far so good. It's hard. I thought it was going to be a lot softer. Again, like I said, I'm not like a professional boxer or anything like that, and I've hit the heavy bag a lot. I thought it was going to be softer. It is more giving on your wrists and things like that, but it isn't the softest thing in the world, and maybe it will wear in a little bit. I'm going to throw on my gloves and I'm going to hit it a few times so you can see it being hit. Again, this isn't a boxing tutorial. I'm using these MMA bag gloves that I have. I'm actually going to get some new gloves to use to hit this thing, because I'm noticing I'm nicking my fingers a little bit, probably not hitting it properly, but that's okay. Again, if you comment on my hitting style, this isn't the video. You can, I'll laugh. So anyways, I just really wanted to show everybody how to do it, and you know, this is what it is. So it has some good give to it. But I feel like it's a little bit harder than my other bag. That's it. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. If you like the video, click like. If you don't, click dislike. But hopefully you'll have a little bit more information that I had. Is that up here is the little filler. All you got to do is pop that out. You got to punch a little hole in there with something. You could probably do it with a screwdriver. And again, I use this nozzle to fill it up. Just put it right on there with my hose in the basement. And I did put something below it to catch the water. Originally it did get some water out of it, but once I got this activated properly and in there, turned it on, filled up real fast. I like it. You can actually kick it. It's hard for kicks. This thing is actually pretty hard. It's cool when you hit it in the kind of in the bubbly part, but it has a little crease on here from the shipping. Hopefully that will work out when you catch. Well, that's not even that bad, but I thought it was gonna be a lot softer and different. I saw it online. I saw people doing it. I wanted to get one just to play around with. So it's a tailor-made boat buoy, A3 17-inch diameter. I bought it off Amazon.com. I think I paid $65 for it.